How's it? It's your boy, Aaron David Kenta Kahalilaha Olu de la Cruz. Today is April 17th. It's Friday, and I did a gigaton of banded sumo deadlifts. I did not like these at all. I did 3 sets of 10, and before the first set of 10, I wasn't really even sweating. And after the first set of 10, I was dying. So imagine me doing two more after that. Um, I had a very, very difficult day. I tried my best to keep everything um, tight and together and make sure that all of my technical cues are in line. Basically, just make sure that my knees stay lateral of my toes so that my hip is kind of engaged and my glutes are engaged as well. It's kind of hard to do that in the upper sets, not because it's difficult, but because I kind of lose sight of what I'm actually doing, you know? After that, I did something that I've never done before. They were snatch pulls off of a block with bands. So that was a very interesting experience. And then the rest of the workout is pretty standard. But I do some high rep pull ups and then a circuit with rows, hamstring curls, and then belt squats. And that would be all for today. I'm pretty sore actually right now. I feel very tight, and I don't know if it's because I did something wrong or something new or whatnot. Here's the first set. I was trying my best to keep my lower back straight as I pulled from the floor while maintaining good knee tracking. And oddly enough, my left knee right now is a little sore, like the actual knee patella area. Whereas in the past, my left knee would be hurting on the posterior side, kind of where my hamstrings inserted into my knee. But that's not the case for today. This weight is not particularly difficult, just the nature of tens on like any moderately weighted exercise just kind of destroys me. So you can see I'm breathing hard there. Again, I'm not sure about the technical like the missed technical cues, but I I felt like these were easy to execute, like the movement itself. Just sticking to the rep range was the hardest part about this. So another thing that I was really focusing on was lowering uh, more pressure or more tension down on the eccentrics. So pull from fast from the floor and try my best to lower as slow as I can. As the reps go further on in the set, it just becomes more and more difficult. That's just kind of how it goes for any exercise, really. I'm pretty happy with how everything went, given the state of how my body feels, all with these hip issues. I know I talk about it a lot, and I know I complain about it a lot, but it's really the only thing that's kind of stopping me from training really hard lately. And here we're entering my final set here. This is the one I sent to Steve. You can hear the birds chirping if you listen real closely. You can see some of these reps where I pull and then my body is slightly out of position, and then I kind of fix it as I'm already loaded. I'm not sure if that's what's contributing to or why my knee's a little off right now, but some of them I do yank a little hard, and then I'm like, oh, I'm out of position, and then I fix it like reactively. It's the last rep right here. That's the longest set of my life. I was dying here. And then I did move into those banded block snatch pulls. It's a strange sensation. I keep my upper back as tight as I can before I lift, and then try to get into the closest position I can to the actual movement. He did mention that it'll be weird because I can't get onto my toes, because if I get onto my toes, then I'll lose the band. So basically, I just stand up and pull with as much force as I can, and then kind of shrug the weight up. I wasn't sure what reps and sets to do, so I ended up doing just 3 sets of 3. I know that he's been saying a lot about this block of training should be kind of the upper end range of reps, but I'm not sure about this movement, and I think 3s. Obviously, if I did choose a higher rep range, I would do a lot less weight, but these 3s were definitely challenging. Let me go my second set. One thing that I did notice is it does matter where the band is placed, because my foot pressure when I snatch isn't quite on my heels. It's much closer to my toes. Like say my midfoot, just in front of my midfoot is where my toes would, or my foot pressure would be. So it's important that the band is closer to that position. Otherwise, I would be more on my heels as I pull up. That's my last rep there. And then I move into doing the high rep pull-ups. These are 5 sets of 10. I've been getting a lot lazier with these. I can definitely do these a lot better. I don't know, man. Laziness kicks in. And then I finished out the workout with this circuit: barbell rows, hamstring curls, and then the belt squat. 25 reps of each. This is one of the few ones that I can actually do 25 reps of. I probably could extend further on these hamstring curls to give a little bit of more pressure. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything went today. The legs here, I was very cognizant of how my knees are tracking again. It's like the biggest thing for me right now is if I can get my knees to track properly, then I should be able to squat very soon. It should start to feel good. But yeah, we on the road, baby. That's it for today.